Hi everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So for today, I would like to share with you this very important question for e-commerce sellers and taxpayers. So why you shouldn't wait until tax time to fix your books. And this is for e-commerce sellers, and this is also applicable for other small business owners. Okay, but first, my name is Milana, and I help e-commerce sellers and general small business owners keep their books clean, clear, and tax ready without any stress. Okay, so why crumbing doesn't work for e-commerce sellers? So first scenario, orders every day are coming in, hundreds or thousands of orders from your Amazon or Shopify store, but no one is tracking them in your accounting software or in your financial records. So that's number one scenario. So you don't have any clue what's going on with your sales. Okay. Then number two is second scenario is receipts for your app subscription, ad spend. So you are spending a lot of money for advertising and marketing, and then for other contractors or the supplies or the inventory materials that you are ordering from your suppliers, and they are everywhere or sometimes they are missing. So that's really very not not a good experience, right? Then number three, sales taxes from multiple states. So let's say that you are from the US and you are selling from multiple states and you have obligations to pay for sales tax in different states, but then you do not have any idea how much sales tax you owe from those states. And they go unmanaged. The number four scenario is refunds and returns don't match your income reports or it doesn't match your records. Okay. And finally, your profits look way off and you have no clue what is real. So there are so many business owners or e-commerce sellers that ask help to us, and then we saw that their QuickBooks, for example, or Zero software, the income reports are not matching their sales in Amazon or in Shopify or in Walmart. So the result is you can't tell if your store is really growing or if your store is bleeding money, or worse, you miss deductions or underpay your taxes. Okay? Okay. So what happens, on the other hand, what happens when you stay updated, especially on a monthly basis, weekly or on a monthly basis? So first, you know your real profit, and even after fees and returns, because normally if you do it on a monthly basis, let's say you are recording your Shopify sales on a monthly basis, then you are also recording all fees, payment gateway fees, all subscription fees, and all other expenses related to your e-commerce business. So you know your real profit, you know what are the exact expenses that you spent during that month. And second one is you can track your ad spend. Okay, so usually ad spends on Amazon, there are a lot of um, expenses coming out from your credit card, for example. So you can track it on a weekly or on a monthly basis if you do it on a updated manner or a regular manner. And also your inventory costs. Okay, because let's say you have many suppliers and you are entering all the bills or invoices coming from your suppliers on a regular basis, and you know how much you owe to your suppliers, you know also how much is the total spend for inventory or for other expenses. Then number three is you're ready for tax season months in advance. So normally, if the tax filing is for your income tax is the deadline for personal tax returning, for example, is April. So by January or by early January, your books are already ready because you are updating them on a monthly basis. So if you're an S corp, so your deadline is at the end of March. So you're also ready before March. So you can send copies of your balance sheet, of your income statements to your CPA before the tax season. Okay. And also, you can also check if your accounting records, for example, in your software is matching with the records in Amazon or in Shopify, which is very important because they should match with the reports in those e-commerce selling platform. Okay. And then number four is you make smarter decisions with up-to-date numbers. Of course, you can forecast early. You can decide on which product is profitable, which customer, who are the customer that are really buying your products because you know on a monthly basis your numbers. Okay. And then number five, of course, your accountant will love you, will love you, will like you because you will be filing on very early. So normally your accountant will ask you months before the deadline for your financial reports so that they can file your taxes. Yeah. And then, okay. So one of my Shopify clients said that this is the first time I didn't panic during tax season. She didn't panic during tax season because 3 months before the filing of taxes, her books are already done or completed. So that is the benefit of updating your bookkeeping on a regular basis because we can correct if there are discrepancies, we can correct them right away, like on the during that month, or if there are irregularities, you can check them outrightly. And she mentioned that she knew where everything was and actually understood her profit margins because we are doing it. We are recording, um, we are recording um, her sales, everything, refunds, discounts, ad spend, and all other expenses related to her e-commerce store on a regular basis. So that will really help you understand your numbers from your balance sheet to your profit and loss statement. Okay. So, what are the five things e-commerce sellers can do now? So, this is what we recommend so that your books are in good shape, your books are clean, reconciled, and also balanced before tax time. So, number one is make sure that you separate business and personal expenses. So it's clean when you separate them. So just make sure that if you are spending money for business, you are using business bank accounts. So avoid using uh, business bank accounts or business credit cards to purchase for personal expenses. Yeah, and it will make sure that your books are all business related. And second one is you can track platform payout, Shopify, Amazon on a monthly basis, including all the payment gateways. So let's say you're selling on Shopify and you have 10 payment gateways. So you are also tracking them on a monthly basis so that you would know how much is still collectible to the payment gateways and not yet deposited into your bank account. Okay, so you do it on a monthly basis. Number three, save all the receipts. It is recommended that you store them in a Google Drive. You have a digital copy of all the receipts. You can create folders per month and put all the receipts in that folder so that it's easy if you want to check, okay, how much did I spend for this or how much did we owe for this suppliers? It's easy for you to check. And also if there's an audit, in case there's an audit, so you have all the receipts that you can show. Okay, and then number four, this is very important. You have to reconcile regularly. So it is recommended to reconcile at least on a monthly basis. You reconcile your bank accounts, you reconcile your credit card accounts, you reconcile your monthly sales in Amazon, Shopify, and compare it in your accounting records. Let's say you're using QuickBooks, Zero, or any accounting software. Okay, you reconcile your receivables, you reconcile the payments from different payment gateways and the deposit into your bank account. And finally, if you feel overwhelmed, so you don't have to do it yourself, so you can ask for help for from bookkeepers, especially from e-commerce bookkeepers who are knowledgeable on how to do bookkeeping for e-commerce store. All right. Okay, so if you want your books to be ready before tax time, So this is a reminder for all e-commerce sellers to do your books now, not tomorrow, but now. Do it regularly so that your books are ready before tax time. Your books are ready every time. So thank you for watching. Bye.